Understanding variables in Noca AI. In this video, we'll talk about three types of variables in Noca AI, which is system variables, account variables, and flow variables. Let's start with system variables. System variables are defined by Noca AI and are used to retrieve dynamic information about the system, such as current date, time, or IP address. All you have to do is click on the data kit variables, and then you have all the list of system variables to select from, which you can add to the field and push wherever you like. In this example, I'm using Salesforce, but like I said, you can push through any different data types using the system variables. The next variable we're going to talk about is account variables. Variables are defined by users with the appropriate permissions and can be used across all flows within an account. Where do you manage account variables? You need to click on the left draw menu, take on security and credentials, and then head over to variables. In this screen, you'll see a breadcrumb and a create new button in the header. There's a table list of your existing account variables with columns for name, description, type, and this is the account type. You have the data type, which tells you with a string, Boolean, time in this instant. It tells you when it was created at. It shows you who it was created by, updated at, and then you have action menu to either view details, edit, or delete. How to create an account variable. You need to click on Create New. This will open up the variable modal, which includes two tabs. It includes the General tab, in which the variable name, this is a required field, so I can call this one admin variable. Description is completely optional, and then you go to the Value tab. And this is where you have different data types to select from the dropdown. This is a required field. You can choose if it's a date, integer, XML, it's up to you. Let's say I choose date for now. And then it gives you the value, the default value. You can decide what the default value is going to be, whether it's in the future. You can write your own date. It's up to you. If you'd like this to be encrypted, hide the value for external services, encrypted in SAC, for example, then you can switch this one on. Is write once means that once this is toggled on, it prevents future updates to this variable after the first set. And then once you click apply, your flow variable is now available in the list of columns. And the last one we're going to talk about is a flow variable. We just covered a system variable and account variable. Now we'll cover the flow, the following one. So where to manage flow variable, you can click on the left row menu, click on flows, and then head over to flow builder. So when you click on this, it will have this variable options open up, and now the modal will open up with two tabs. Now the account variables, these are account variables that we've created. Although account variables are typically managed for the variables page, you can also add and edit them directly from this tab within the flow builder for convenience. Now, the current flow variable tab, this is where you create and manage a variable scope to the current flow only. How to create it under the current flow, you pick on add variable. A modal opens up with two setup tabs. Variable name is required, my local variable. Description is optional, and then we head over to the value tab. And again, you can select a data type from here. We can go with date, for example, or maybe I want this in the future, or maybe I want a different year. It's up to you. Once you've selected that, you can define the value, and then is encrypted, toggle on to secure it. And again, is write once, switched on. If the value shouldn't be updated after its first set, then you can switch this on. Once created, the variable appears in the list like this, with its name, data type, variable type, also has edit actions and delete actions. Follow us to learn all things AI, revolutionize enterprise automation with adaptive AI agents.